So, what is the most important before doing any treatment? The most important thing is doing the diagnosis, and tongue diagnosis is the tool which can be done very faster, and we can learn also faster.
那在我们所有的诊断里边，舌诊是最快速的一个诊断的方法。
Uh, Many times we have heard about the pulse diagnosis. That is also very wonderful, but it require long time to learn.
那我们知道这个把脉是一个很好的诊断方法，但它需要很长的时间去学习。
But pulse diagnosis is very easy to learn, and because tongue is the holographic representation of entire body.
那因为这个舌头它是我们整个身体的反应，
And it take 15 seconds or less than 15 seconds.
它其实只要15秒，甚至比15秒更短的时间。
So now, when we are doing tongue diagnosis, make sure that there should be good light, good sunlight or fluorescent light.
那我们在做舌诊之前，要确保这个灯光是很明亮的，足够的灯光。
So like daylight is the good light. Otherwise, sometimes we are doing the tongue diagnosis, artificial light, it's not giving very clear picture.
最好是这个自然的光。
So if you are examining in the room, so make sure that you examine near the window.
那如果你是在一个房子里边做舌诊，最好是要靠近这个窗户，
Otherwise, use the strong light.
或者用比较强的这个，如果你要用这个人造的灯光，要用比较强的光去看这个舌苔。
And before doing the tongue diagnosis, few things we should remember. Number one, that tongue is very unique. Like we are having unique fingerprints, like the tongue is.
那我们首先要了解我们舌苔，每个人的舌苔都是跟我们的这个指纹一样，它是独一无二的。
So like brushing the tongue can alter the natural coating. So when we are doing tongue diagnosis, normal brushing is good, but doing lots of peeling over the tongue then will not get the right result.
那我们可以去这样清洁一下舌头是可以的。
And like see, it's a normal to ask 3 to 4 times to the patient so the tongue, but every time not more than 15 seconds. Otherwise, the color and the shape will change.
那我们可以让这个患者他给你可以去看到3到4次舌苔，每次不要超过15秒钟，因为15秒钟之后，它的这个舌苔的颜色或形状它会发生改变。
So we can see certain foods or drinks or smoking can alter the color of tongue.
那有些一些食物啊，或者抽烟喝酒，它会改变舌苔的颜色。
And also, this is also true that time to time, week to week, right? And sometimes we can see some feature on your tongue change from week to week, but many feature are not changing.
那我们会发现有些这个舌苔会根据时间的改变会发生变化，但总的来说它不会变化很快。
So tell your patient, please come tomorrow for the tongue diagnosis. Or when patient is like, don't brush very vigorously, don't peel your tongue very vigorously, just to do the normal brushing and come.
那就是跟患者说，你不要在来看舌诊之前，你要去过度的清洁舌头，很用力的刷舌头这些。
And this is the rule before doing tongue diagnosis. Again, I will repeat this rule that doing the tongue diagnosis, so tongue should be out maximum for 15 seconds at a time.
那每次的话是你要做舌诊的话，你最多也就是15秒钟每次。
You can exceed many times, you can see many times, but don't exceed the time in one go.
但你可以看个多次，但每次就不超过15秒钟。
Patients should not put too much effort to bring the tongue out.
它不需要要让要来回的伸舌头很多次。
Sometimes the tongue is changing the shape if we put that too much effort.
如果说你一直让这个患者他一直来吐舌头的话，他会改变舌苔的这个舌苔。
And suppose if we are keeping the tongue more than 15 seconds, then because of the more flushing of blood, tongue start turning red.
那如果说你的舌苔一直伸来伸去的话，因为这个血液的这个流动的关系，那让这个舌苔会变红色。
And many times we have seen if we are telling the patient bring the tongue out and he is bringing tongue out for longer time, then sometimes he feel difficult to take the tongue back.
那如果有的时候我们让患者经常吐舌头的时候，他的舌头是很难再伸回去的。有些人，
So like when the person has done some smoking or eaten some tobacco or chili, tongue is becoming red or changing the color. So it's not recommending after eating the pan or some spicy food or the cigarette or the smoking.
那抽烟或者吃了一些这个辛辣的食物之后，舌苔会变颜色，所以在舌诊之前呢，我们不建议一些人吃太多的，一些患者吃太多这些东西。
You can see this happy person who is eating something and even the something is dripping down from your tongue is becoming total red. So how can we find out? It's become very difficult.
你看这个人他吃了一些食物，让舌头变成红色，那我们就很难去诊断。
After the smoking, no tongue diagnosis. After eating the some tobacco, no tongue diagnosis. Even after eating the chili food, spicy food, no tongue diagnosis.
那就是在抽烟，包括在吃了一些这个香料之后，辛辣的食物之后，我们不建议做舌诊。
So it's clearly mentioned the tongue become red after eating the spicy food, pickles, chili.
我们会了解到这个吃了辣椒之后，舌苔就会发红，是不利于诊断的。
And also sometime the person also tongue is turning yellow. Yellow is also the sign of heat, yellow coating.
包括这个有些人的舌苔发黄，它是指有内热。
Many person are taking some medicine, like someone is suffering with asthma or breathing problem. So for that, they are taking some inhaler or pump. So if the person is taking that inhaler to dilate the breathing pipe or they are called bronchodilator. Then also the tip of the tongue is becoming red.
So what does that mean? That
Bronchodilator. So suppose this is our pipeline. This is the pipeline, right? We are breathing in.
yeah.
Now the breathing problem in the asthma, it get narrow. Then
Okay.
taking some pump, it go and it is expanding. That is called bronchodilator. That is steroids.
Oh.
That medicine are steroids. So if the person is taking some certain medicines, then also the tip of the tongue is becoming red. Or I can tell the medicine of steroids. You know
那
steroids?
就是有些人他，Yeah, I know，如果有些人他服用了过度的那个类固醇的这些药物，他的舌尖就会变红色。
And many time nowadays too many persons suffering with many problems like the blood pressure or many other problems. So they are taking diuretics. What is diuretics? The meaning of diuretics, the medicine who are responsible for more urination. So doctor are
那就是
giving the medicine, they are responsible for more urination. If the person is doing more and more urine, then what will happen? It will decrease the body fluid, and then it will decrease the body fluid. Then we can see this coating will disappear from place to place.
就是有些人他用一些这个药物，让我们的这个舌苔的这个颜色就会变浅。
Because good the body fluid, it means good the coating over the tongue. We are having very thin coating on the tongue, so it is telling about the body fluid condition. If due to urination body fluid is decreasing, then the tongue coating will be decreasing from place to place.
那就是说，有些人他这个服用一些药物，让这个变得更多尿。那这些药物呢，产生你的尿液更多的话，那它就会减少身体的这个体液，那就造成了我们的舌苔就是这个苔就变得越来越浅。
Generally, if we do the survey, who is taking these medicines? Number one, patient of high blood pressure. Number two, patient having swelling somewhere, maybe swelling around the knee or swelling around the any part. So doctor giving medicine, do urine, then swelling will go away with this intention. But the person is taking too much tablet, then we can see the coating will disappear from place to place, right?
就是尤其是那些这个高血压的患者啊，或者有一些比如说膝盖肿的一些人，医生会给他一些药物。那这些药物的话，会让他产生多尿。那这个多尿的话，会让他的这个舌苔就会这个变得更少的苔象。
Now we seen in during the COVID-19, we have taken some medicines or even some decoctions or anything which is very, very hot in the nature. So they are working very badly to the stomach. Again, the fluid will dry and we can see the coating will disappear. So we are telling antibiotics, any antibiotics, whether we are taking for fever or any infection, also responsible for this.
那我们会看到，尤其是我们这个疫情期间，很多人都会用抗生素。那这些抗生素呢，它也会让我们的身体的体液减少，从而导致这个舌苔就是变得消失。
So after any type of the infection, patient is going to the doctor and asking the help, then doctor giving some medicine. And after taking the some medicine, means hot medicine, allopathic medicine, for long time, this is very normal. The disappearing the coating.
那我们尤其是在长期吃了一些这种西药，尤其是抗生素之后，我们的舌苔就会变成这样，舌苔苔象就会减少。
So we already know what is painkiller. Like whenever anyone is suffering with some pain, they are quickly taking painkiller. But painkiller is called the painkiller like the ibuprofen or many other painkiller, brufen. They are not good to take too much. Otherwise, they will do this. We can see dot appearance on the
那我
tongue.
们看到，如果那些人吃了太多的这个止痛药的话，你舌苔就会变成这样，而且舌苔上会出现很多的这种红点。
So these are painkiller we are taking for any sprain, strain, headache, or some female is suffering with a painful period, and in many other conditions, right? So we can
包
see
括我们
red spot. So we are asking, okay, whether you are taking some painkiller medicine very regularly every month.
那我们看到这样的舌苔上面有很多的点的话，说明他一直是不是他就吃很多止痛药？很多人头痛啊、身体疼痛，或者说他的经痛，他会吃止痛药，会造成这样的舌苔。
Now this is the big list of the medicine that is painkiller or anti-inflammatory. Okay, those who are practicing, they are knowing these medicines are available in the market. It's a big range of medicine. They are creating this dot appearance on the tongue.
那我们看到这些吃了这些抗感染的啊、抗病毒的一些药物的话，我们的舌苔也会就是有很多的红点出现。
I have seen many kids very frequently. They are coming to clinic with this type of tongue because whenever they are suffering with cough and cold, parents are giving them certain these types of the medicines.
那我看到是很多小孩儿的舌苔都会这样，因为他的家人会给他用了很多的这些抗病毒、抗炎症的消炎的药。
And sometimes we see this very different type coating means very different. Very tongue become brown and black. This is due to anti-cancerous drug.
那这样的舌苔的话，它因为它服用了很多抗癌的药物，舌苔就会变成这样黑的或者咖啡。
So this is the effect of drugs which we are taking for cancer.
这个就是说那些就是经常去吃这些抗癌药的人的舌苔。
So we can divide tongue in three parts. Like this is the upper part of the tongue, this is the middle part of the tongue, and this is the lower part of the tongue.
我们把舌苔分成三个部分，
Upper part is represented in upper body, like the head and neck and the heart region. Middle part is doing the representation of the middle body, and the lower part is doing representation of the lower body.
那舌尖是对应的是我们心脏头还有颈部，那中间的部分是对于我们身体的中部，那那个舌根处是对于我们这个下半身。
In the middle body, we have like stomach, spleen, all the digestive part. And
那我们可以包括
in the lower
这
body,
个
all
肾
the
啊这些。
urinary bladder, uterus, genital part.
那我们的舌根的话，就是我们的生殖器官的区域，舌根。
So just for quick review, we can see the heart, lungs, and pericardium. We can see in the upper part, pancreas and spleen in the middle part, and the bladder, kidney, uterus in the lower part.
我们可以看到舌尖的话是我们的这个肺部，还有这个中间的话是我们的胰脏，胃。那舌根的话有我们的这个肾啊，子宫啊，膀胱啊这些地方。
So we are doing survey of all the three parts in the tongue, and we are reaching on the conclusion whether the upper part is having problem, middle part is having problem, or the lower part is having.
那可以通过看这三个部位的这个舌苔，我们就了解我们身体的状况。
Now, when we are looking the tongue, we are looking at the five. We are looking five things. It is called SCSCM.
那当我们去做舌诊的时候，我们会看这个5个方面。
So first we see spirit of the tongue, color of the tongue is second, then the shape of the tongue, coating of the tongue, and the moisture of the tongue. We are looking these five things to reach to any conclusion.
那我们在做实证的时候，我们会看这个五个方面的这个舌苔。一个是 what do you mean by the spirit of the tongue？
Coming to in the next page. This is the coming in the next page. Yeah.
哦，那就是说一个是颜色，舌形，还有这个舌头的这个是不是湿润度，还有这个舌苔。
So whenever we are doing tongue diagnosis or doing planning any treatment, just don't explain everything by the color of the tongue. Color is one thing, but other than color, we are having all together these five things which will decide what is the problem.
那我们不仅仅只是看舌苔的颜色，还有从其他的这个指标去来看舌头。
So memorize always when patient you are looking the tongue, always memorize this formula SCSCM.
Oh, what do you mean by the spirit of the tongue? Means
So we are coming to
spirit.
the
Oh,
meaning.
okay.
The
I
meaning.
don't know how to. Oh, if it is live, right?
Yeah. So
Vibrant. Okay.
it is the meaning of spirit is vibrant, vibrant.
Vibrant 就是看这个舌苔的是不是它是有活力的，它这个形状，然后看它的这个舌苔颜色，还有它的这个湿润度这些指标。
Like we know some persons are maybe it's not about the muscle mass or not the thin or thick. One some person looking very vibrant. If you look at the eyes, right? And some person are looking dull. So
嗯
it's a spirit. spirit. Spirit means, oh, this person is having like more. We are doing lots of pranayama, meditation. Our spirit is becoming more and more wonderful.
那就我们看舌苔也像看一个人一样，我看到有些人他精神特别好，很有活力，那舌头也是一样，有些人的舌头一看就很有活力，那有些人他看起来就是很疲惫，那有些人舌头看起来这个舌形就看起来很疲惫的样子，这个也是一个是这个我们
Like
的指
this is
标。
the, we know this is the body, but in the body we have one soul. So how can we see the soul? Soul we can see through the eyes. Or look at the eyes of someone. Vibrant eyes. The eyes are doing the representation of the soul or the spirit.
那比如说如何看到一个人的灵魂，通过一个人眼睛看到他的灵魂。
Like you can see the eyes of our Guruji, how the beautiful, vibrant eyes, meditative eyes. So that is the sign of good spirit, right?
比如说，我们看到上师的眼睛，他的眼睛是如此的充满有灵魂。
We can see small kids, they're always jumping, very happy. They're the sign of good spirit. And many person are just living the life with a great burden. So the spirit is blocking, right?
那我们看到小孩儿，他是总是充满活力的。那有些人他就是被一直压力之中，所以他的灵魂他是受到这个压抑的。
So that's why we can see this girl is very happy in the natural like morning. So this is having good spirit. Okay.
你看这个人，女孩子她就很阳光嘛，所以你看她的舌苔也是充满活力的感觉。
So we'll see the tongue spirit, right? And by the color and by the root of the tongue, we'll discuss that, right?
我们会再更进一步讨论。
Now, the point number two, after the spirit, now we will looking the color of the tongue, which is a very, very important task, color of the tongue.
那其次我们会看舌苔的颜色。
So when we talk about the color of tongue is decided by three things, 1, 2, and 3.
那我们舌苔的颜色呢，它其实有三个方面。
So number 1, the fluid of stomach or the stomach fluid. If your stomach is good in the good condition, then whatever we are eating, it will make a good fluid, then it will be giving pale color to your tongue.
一个是看你的胃的这个胃液，它是不是很充足。
Suppose stomach is in the bad condition or someone is taking antibiotics, lots of hot medicine or eating chili food, spicy food, then the fluid will be reducing and tongue will not able to provide the pale color.
那如果说这些人的这个肠胃功能不好，吃的一些食物是很辛辣的，所以他的胃液就会减少，那他的舌苔肯定也不会有很好的颜色。
On the other side, because tongue is generally tongue is doing the representation of the heart, right? So the second thing, heart blood is giving the red color to tongue, heart blood.
那另外的话，我们的这个舌苔也反映我们的心脏的这个它的是不是血液供给很充足。
Suppose heart is good, then tongue, then there is good flush of the blood to the tongue. But heart in the bad condition, then there will not be enough flush of blood.
那如果说我们的心脏功能很好，我们的舌苔的苔象也是很正常的，红润。
That's why in the acupuncture also, we are always considering the connection of the heart with the tongue, and we are also telling if the heart is very happy, then person will be speaking too much. Not stopping, because heart is very happy, want to speak something, because heart is coming with the help of tongue. But heart is unhappy, sad, then person doesn't want to speak anything. If you ask something, I don't want to speak. Feeling like depressed. Right? So tongue is directly having connection with the heart.
那我们的舌头跟心脏是直接相关的。那有些人他心脏功能很好，心情很好，他就会讲很多，表达很多。那心情不好的时候，他就不会表达很多。
So when the person is getting heart attack, tongue also get stiff.
如果那些人他有心脏病的话，他就是突然这个心脏问题的话，那他的舌苔就会变成很僵硬。
If we are telling that person, okay, bring your tongue out, and person is doing like this, we are telling, okay, bring out, not able to bring out tongue because I am telling bring the tongue out like this, but he's telling, oh, tongue is not coming out. It means heart is not having sufficient energies, right? Because
那如果
so if the heart is having good energies, then tongue should be come out normally.
那如果说我让一个人把舌头伸出来，他伸不出来，就说明他的这个心脏有问题。如果心脏功能好，他的舌苔是伸得出来的。
On the other side, sometimes we are asking that bring your tongue out and long tongue they are bringing out to bring big tongue. So that is also the heart energy too high.
那如果我让这个人，把舌头伸出来，他舌头伸得很长，很外面，说明他的心脏太活跃了，心火太旺了。
So even when the person is getting ulcer over the tongue, we are telling okay, heat in the heart.
如果说这个人有口腔溃疡的话，说明这个人心火很旺。
So heart blood is giving a red color to the tongue.
那所以呢，就是那心脏的问题，它也会反映在舌苔上，会发红，舌尖发红。
So that's why the normal color of tongue is the combination of pale and red. We can see this tongue is having some pale as well as the red.
那它的这个舌苔又有白又有红，大家可以看到。
Suppose pale is not there. Suppose stomach is not working properly or stomach is disturbed. So pale color is not here. So tongue will be becoming very fiery red. Very fiery red. Only red color is.
就正常的舌苔是有白的跟红的。那如果说它的这个肠胃功能不好，它的这个舌苔就会只是发红，它没有白色的这个舌苔的。
Then we are asking the stomach what happened to you, why you are not giving your pale color.
那就是说，其实正常的是应该是淡红色，有一些白的、红的。那我们如果说，如果是它的只是发红呢，说明它的肠胃是有问题。
On the other side, suppose if the heart is going on a strike and heart is not working properly, heart is disturbed and not giving red color, then heart, the tongue only will be pale, very pale, very pale.
那如果他有了心脏的问题的话，他的舌苔是不会是红的，它只会发白，非常白。
So the normal color means pale plus red. That is a sign of a harmony.
那正常的舌苔它是浅红色，又有白的舌苔，也有红色，是浅红的。
Now regarding the kidney, there is a kidney fire. There is a kidney fire. I will tell you this is the both kidney, the right kidney and the left kidney. And in
那我
between
们看到就是
there
肾，
is there is a one chakra that is called Mingmen chakra.
在两肾之间有一个命门穴，
The Mingmen chakra is the storehouse of very like our vitality.
那它就是很多的这个生命能量都储存在命门里边。
So even during the Tai Chi, even during many practices, we are rising the chi from the Mingmen chakra level like this. Right? Then we are doing
那
the we are dispersing energy. We are bringing here and there, but we are bringing from the level of navel area. That is the area of Mingmen chakra.
包括我们练很多的一些，甚至练功，我们东方的太极，它都是这个气都是从这个命门这个地方去把它这个气去升起来的，
So this,
启动的。
this Mingmen chakra having great fire, so it is giving red color to the tongue.
所以它这个是会给我们的舌苔会有红色。如果说这个气很足的话，
If this chakra is getting disturbed, again, this will not be able to provide the enough red color.
那如果说这个我们的这个命门穴它其实不通畅的话，我们的舌苔就不会是红色的。
So in this way, we have seen the stomach fluid is giving the pale color.
我们要知道我们的这个胃液，它是给我们舌苔一些是白色的，是来自于胃液。
And heart blood is giving red.
那我们的这个叫心脏的血液，它是让我们的舌苔是变红的。
The Mingmen chakra also providing the red color.
我们的命门穴，它也是给我们的舌苔是带来红色的。
So finally, the color of normal tongue is pale red.
所以，我们正常的舌苔是浅红的，又有白色，又有是红色的两种颜色。
So whenever you are looking the color, we are trying to find out what is the condition of stomach, what is the condition of heart, and what is the condition of kidney.
所以，当我们看舌苔的时候，我们会了解到它的肠胃的状态、它的心脏的状态和我们的肾的状态。
So in our this formula, now we are after the color, we are moving ahead for the shape of the tongue.
那下面我们会来看到这个舌苔的形状。
So shape, we can see the different shape of the tongue. Sometimes we can see the tongue is not coming out straight, it's curving down on the side.
你看到这个舌头，它是只是它已经有变形了，向一边这个倾斜了。
When we are asking this female, okay, bring your tongue out, she is bringing tongue out normally, but she is not aware the tongue is going on the side.
那我有时让一个人伸出舌苔来，但他没有意识到他舌苔都歪了。
In the Ayurveda also it's mentioned when there is a vata is increasing, vata or wind is increasing. So due to
但
the
我哎，
excessive vata or wind, also tongue is going in a deviation.
那我们在艾菲图里讲到这个舌苔它变形的原因，它是因为它瓦塔过多。
So I asked one of my friend, he was very normal, was not having any problem. Bring your tongue out, and he is bringing tongue out like this. I told no,
Oh,
bring your tongue out normally. He was doing. Then after any side, whether the right side or the left side. Then after 1 week again I made with him. Then I told, okay, bring your tongue out. Then he was bringing. Perfect, you are right. Why it's happening with the normal person also? Because suppose if you are traveling or talking too much or vata increasing, that also will deviation of the tongue.
那就是我之前有一个病人，他来见我的时候，我让他伸舌头，他的舌头是向一侧倾斜的。那后来呢，我又过了一段时间，他又来了，我让他伸的，他舌头就正常了。那是什么原因呢？因为有些人他可能很疲惫，然后讲话太多，他的身体的瓦塔能量增多的话，就会产生这个状况，瓦塔过多。
In the TCM, it's mentioned the deviation of the tongue is the sign of early sign of the paralysis, right? Because vata is
那
increasing, vata, there is a too much wind is increasing and it might create paralysis.
那在中医里边讲到，如果说这个舌苔它会变形的话，它是这个中风这个前兆，因为它的风太多了。
So whenever we are getting, or your tongue is deviating, vata is increasing, then we are telling the person, bring the spoon. Now what will do with the spoon? We
那
will
如果这个人
increase the vata
，yeah
with the spoon. Have you seen this?
yeah，
Now how to decrease the vata? Do the guasa all around the hairline. All around the hairline, front and back, and everywhere where you see the hairline. Suppose the hair is not here, then also, but earlier I was having hair here, so I will do on the hairline. As soon as I do the guasa all around the hairline, whether I do with a spoon or I do with a comb, it will decrease the vata quickly, and we can see the tongue is also coming in the normal shape. This is also
那
the
如果说
for the patient who is just going to get the paralytic attack, we can immediately undo this thing.
那如果说你有这些舌苔变形或者中风的前兆的话，你就可以怎么做？你可以拿一个勺子或者一个梳子，在我们发际线这边来去刮痧，这个会对你，如果它突然出现了这个中风，你马上去用，它都会缓解症状。
And you know the best tool to do the gasa, that is the queen. Queen. You
哦，OK，
queen is the wonderful
yeah，
tool to do the gasa. Before doing the gasa, apply some cream or oil to create some lubrication. Then rub the queen, right? Initially,
嗯。
you people used to do the guasha either by the coin or the spoon, right? With now, guasha tool is also available in the market.
嗯，那其实用刮痧，你还最好也可以用一个硬币，上面涂点油，你就可以去刮一下，是最好的。
Even the patient is having, when the patient is suffering with the facial paralysis, that time also tongue is coming like this. Okay, so initial sign of the facial paralysis also, face is normal, but tongue is start going in the other direction, like that. Now slowly wind is increasing. If it increase more, then he might get the facial paralysis.
那就是说，有些人他的这个舌苔，他就会那个变形，尤其是一些面瘫的人，所以你都可以用这个方法。
So this we are discussing all things in the detail, but right now the 5 things we have discussed now about the shape.
那我们会一个一个来讲。
Now let's talk about the coating. Coating
我们
is
现在
very much
舌苔，
so when we talk about the coating means we can see the different coatings. Sometimes we can see the coating over the tongue. Every tongue is having different coating.
我们可以看到这个舌头有不同的舌苔的颜色。
So what is coating exactly? Coating, we can see this coating over the tongue, right? This is tongue is having coating here. Here is a different color coating. So every tongue is having different coating. It is also telling about the disease.
那不同的舌头都有不同的舌苔苔象，它会告诉我们身体有哪些问题。
So if we are telling the patient, so your tongue, okay, spirit is good, person looking very vibrant, wow. It means no problem if he's getting the disease, but will be cured, will get cured very faster because having wonderful vibrant and vitality, right?
那如果说一个人来看舌苔，我首先看他舌苔是不是有活力。如果这个人舌苔有活力，即使他有一些问题，他也会很快的恢复。
Then we are looking the tongue of the color. Okay. Tongue is not pale red. Tongue is too much red. It means there is a high heat. Okay. So then we are just doing the thinking about the color of that tongue.
那我们然后再看舌苔的颜色。如果说他的舌苔很红的话，说明他身体的内热很高，所以我们可以通过来看颜色来诊断掉的。
Then we are thinking about this. I told you the shape of the tongue, whether the tongue is coming in the normal alignment or going on the side.
然后我们会看到他的舌形，它是这个正常的舌形，还是有一些这个变形的舌形。
We also look, okay, whether the tongue is thin or thick. That is also coming in the shape because like as a human, we have different shape. I am like if I am having 80 kg weight, some person is having 50 kg weight. We are having different shapes. In the same way, tongue is also having different shape. Some tongue is very thin, some tongue is very thick. So shape means just we are looking the tongue, how it's look like.
还有我们的舌苔的形状，每个包括它的这个厚度、厚薄，每个人都不一样。
Split, color, same. Then we are going to the coating. Coating is also very important.
然后我们会看它的这个舌苔。
So morning when we are brushing and peeling the tongue out, like in India, it's very common to peel the tongue, right? Since thousand years. All the people are peeling out the tongue. And when we are peeling out the tongue, then we can see sometime entire coating is coming out. Entire coating. That is also called beak coating.
那我们在印度很多人有个习惯就是刮舌苔，那很多人刮舌苔的时候，他会把整个舌苔都刮了，那他这个舌苔就很弱。
Because when we are looking the coating of the tongue and we are telling the patient, oh, there is a no coat on the tongue, patient will tell doctor, but I peeled out this morning. Okay, even you peeled out, the entire coating will not go away. If the entire coating is going away, it means coating is rootless. Coating is not having strength. Because even you peeled out, but some coating should be there still.
那就是有些人他刮舌苔的话，他把整个舌苔都刮了，说明他这个舌苔就是苔层很弱。按道理说，如果你舌苔很好的话，那个舌苔是不会被刮舌苔刮掉的。
So that's why when we are telling the coating, we are telling, okay, good coating or the rootless coating. The meaning of rootless coating, when you trying to peel out, it will be coming out very easy.
那所以就是，如果你舌苔很好的话，如果你刮舌苔污之后，这个舌苔会马上会恢复正常。
Okay, so coating should be normal, but if sometime we see, like in this second tongue, look at this image of the tongue here. We can see yellow color coating. Here also we can see yellow color. So if the coating is having yellow color, it is a sign of heat.
如果这个舌苔它是发红的话，发黄色的话，就说明是内热。
So when the person is having some disease like infections or some disease where heat is rising, we can see the coating becoming yellow.
那当我们内在它有一些内热的话，那我们的可以看到舌苔是会发黄。
On the other side, if we see white coating like this, very, very white.
你看它发白的，左边是发白的。
So white coating is the sign of coldness, cold condition.
发白就是代表寒。
Okay, look at your tongue right now in a mobile or mirror. Do you have white coating or yellow coating? Do you have? Look at your tongue. Do your tongue
Normal.
normal? Okay.
Can you see？
Yeah. Please bring everyone tongue out. I want
来，
to
每
see.
个人把舌头伸出来，给老师看一下。
Everyone show your tongue. Everyone. No, calm down. When I will tell 1, 2, 3, that time so I will see.
老师
Come,
跟我说1、2、3，我们一起伸舌头，
on a
来
video.
打开摄像头。
I want to see the tongue because tongue. I'm also doing astrological diagnosis of the tongue also.
老师他还做这个
I will tell
星座，他还
three,
会星座。
three, then tongue you have to 1, 2, 3.
1、2、3，
Again 1, 2, 3. Tongue out.
伸出舌头。
Now I have captured your image. Today I will post on the Facebook. Good, good. Today you will see a tongue on the Facebook. I will do analyze. Jayaji, can you show once again, Jayaji? Jayaji, your tongue. Abhilasha ji, your tongue. Okay, okay. Vijayaji, we can see.
大
Like,
家可以打开给老师看舌苔。
so like see, we are looking the tongue of Vijayaji, right? Light is artificial. It's not sufficient. So we can't see the tongue clearly, right? Vijayaji tongue.
我们看
Okay,
到一个印度伙伴的舌苔，灯光不足，所以看不清楚。
so that's why when we are looking the tongue, the light should be, yeah. Now Linda ji came. Okay, 1 minute. So right now, okay, done. Thank you. So we'll do what you can do, you can click the image of your tongue with the like clear image with the mobile and put in the group, right? Here also not that much clarity is coming. Yeah. Okay. Yes. So here is clarity is not coming. So click the picture from mobile and put in the group, then we'll do the diagnosis of each other. So now,
大家可以
yeah,
把这个舌苔拍个照片发群里。
okay. So three things we have to see on the tongue. Number one, whether the coating is coming out just by peeling. It's a rootless tongue, not having a strong root.
首先你要看一下，你如果刮舌苔的话，这个舌苔会被刮掉。如果被刮掉的话，你这个舌苔它这个苔是不是特别好的。
Number two, yellow coating is the sign of heat.
黄色的舌苔它是代表内热。
Number three, white coating is the sign of coldness.
白色的舌苔是代表寒。
So now we have discussed about the coating. So look at this. Now we will be moving ahead after the coating. That is called moisture. We can see this is the moisture.
舌苔的湿润的程度。
So once we go through with all the 5 findings, then we can do the declaration. Okay, this person is suffering with this problem. Then the question of treatment.
那我们要综合这以上的这些指标，然后我们才可以做正确的诊断。
So let's talk about the moisture. What is the moisture?
什么是湿润度呢？我们来看一下。
So look at here. If you see the tongue, whatever the color, right now we are not focusing on the color. We are not focusing on the shape. We are just focusing the availability of the moisture, and we can see there is a too much moisture, means more than the normal.
我们看到，我们现在只是看这个舌苔的湿润度，这个舌苔是有点过度湿润的，比正常的舌苔更湿润。
After eating the spicy food, moisture becoming more, that is normal. But even without eating the spicy food, if the moisture is too much, then we have to think about this.
如果说有些人他可能是吃了辛辣的食物，它变得湿润；有些人还没吃辛辣的食物，舌苔就会变湿润。我们就要去思考一下是什么问题。
So actually what's happening in the human body, there is a continuous circulation of the blood. There is a continuous circulation of all the fluids. They are circulating. Blood is not like just has blood is not like that just you have kept in one place like a pond. No, blood is like a river in the human body. It's continuously flowing like the river is flowing, right?
那这个血液呢，它是一直在我们身体里循环。
So everything, all the fluids, whether the blood or the lymph or every fluid is continuously in the motion in the human body. That's why we are telling it a liveliness, right?
那我们身体不仅是血液，所有的身体的体液，它在我们身体都是流动的，它是运动的状态，所以我们才说生命力。
Like we can see the small, even small baby or the small kids always jumping here and there, sometimes going from here to there, sometimes going from there to here. So that is called more and more movement, more and more yang energy. Yang means movement.
那我们会看到，就是很多小孩儿，他就是很活泼的，一直在动，因为他的阳气很足。
But suddenly what happened? Some small kid now just sitting like this, not jumping, not going here and there. Okay, then we are thinking why this kid is not making a noise, why this kid is not jumping here and there. Something is wrong.
那我们看到一些小孩儿，他就是很安静，他也没有很好动活泼，那到底是怎么了呢？
So we are telling, oh, yang is deficient now. Yang is deficient. In the same way, when the body fluid is not moving, then we are telling, oh, yang is deficient.
那是一个原因，就是他的身体的血液的液，身体液它没有流动的很流畅，说明他的阳气不足。
Then person is asking, oh, I am suffering with the swelling in my leg. I am suffering swelling in my knee. Why the swelling? Because the fluid is not moving.
那有些人会肿，哪个地方脚肿了哪里肿，因为他的血液循环不好。
So if the fluid is, if we do something and bring the fluid in the motion, in the movement, then swelling will go. That's we are doing in the acupuncture also, in the Ayurveda also. Exactly doing the same. We are giving some herbs or we are doing some treatment just to bring the all the fluid and blood in the movement or the motion. That is the treatment of
那
swelling.
那就是说，我们的一些肿的问题的话，我们阿育吠陀或者中医都会用一些方法让你的血液流动更加的快，更加的流畅，这就是这个方法。
So when there is a swelling around the knee or the legs, so we are telling, oh, this is the water retention, too much water. Then tongue also becoming too much watery because tongue is doing the representation of entire body. Oh, then we'll tell you are having too much water at some place because your tongue is becoming having too much moisture.
那我们舌苔就反映整个身体，当我们舌苔是有太多水分的话，就说明我们整个身体的东西水分过多，会产生水肿的情况。
Then as soon as we move the water in the body, as soon as we move the fluid in the body, then this fluid also will be coming in the movement. Then we'll see, oh, now moisture become normal over the tongue also.
那当我们身体这个正常的时候的话，身体的循环正常的话，我们的舌苔也不会过度湿润。
So the fifth thing, moisture over the tongue, there should be normal moisture. The normal moisture is telling, okay, you are having good yang energies. Everything is
那我们
moving very nicely.
那如果我们的舌苔的湿润度是适中的话，那我们说明身体的阳气是充足的，你的身体功能的运作都是正常的运行。
So suppose some person is having bringing the tongue out and the saliva like something is dribbling out. It means there might be deficiency of the yang.
如果这个人他这个舌头伸出来一直在流口水，说明他阳气不足。
Why the too much moisture is coming out from the tongue?
那为什么他的这个舌头里边那么多液体出来呢？
So we have learned 5 things for doing the tongue diagnosis. Always remember 5 things for doing the tongue diagnosis whenever patient coming in front of you.
所以我
Number,
们要记住这5个方面。
okay, do like this, everyone. We have to do 5 things. 5 things. Spirit of the tongue. Number 1, spirit of the tongue. Number 2, color of the tongue. Number 3, what is that? Who will tell? Yes.
第3个是什么？
Shape of the tongue. Shape of the
舌
tongue.
形。第一个
Number,
是舌苔的活力、颜色，第2个是颜色，
number 4,
第3个是形状。
coating of the tongue.
舌
And
苔，
number
第4个舌
5,
苔的像，
moisture of the tongue.
第5个是舌苔是否湿润。
So whenever you are doing tongue diagnosis, always remember these 5 things: spirit, color, shape, coating, and moisture. Then we are
你要
telling
记住这5个方
now the tongue diagnosis. Then we can declare something. Just don't declare anything just by looking the shape. That is the incomplete diagnosis, right?
我们不能只是看舌形，它是不完整的这个诊断。
So now we will be looking the different area found over the tongue.
那我们现在来看不同的舌形，我们来看一下舌头的状态。
So if you are looking the tongue, we have divided the tongue in the three parts: upper one third, middle one third, and the lower one third.
我们把舌苔分成3个部分：舌尖、舌中和舌根。
Upper one third means it's doing the representation of the upper body, means till the brain and chest. We know, if we see this is the human body here, so brain, neck, and chest area we are considering as the upper body.
那我们看到舌尖，它就是负责我们的头部跟胸部，我们的上半身。舌尖。
So by looking at this area, we are declaring the condition of the lungs as well as condition of the heart and the pericardium.
包括我们的肺部、我们的心脏、心包，我们的情况，我们都会通过这个舌尖了解到。
So one person is coming to you and you are seeing, oh, too much redness here, or too much redness here. We are declaring, oh, you are having too much heat in the upper body part.
如果这个人的舌尖发红，我们就可以诊断说他的这个人的这个上半身的内火很重，上焦很热。
So we are looking different thing here. We are looking the colors. We are looking many things here, and they all are telling the story of the upper part of the human body.
这个就是看我们的上半身，就从舌尖能看出来。
Okay. So now we have to see two things first. Number one, the tip of the tongue is doing representation of the heart.
首先，舌尖代表心脏。
So look at your tongue, look at
看下自
your
己的舌头，
and see the tip. What is the color?
看下你舌尖的颜色。
Sometimes tip will be red. Sometimes it will be having some small swelling also.
有的时候它会红，有的时候它会甚至会有一些红肿。
If tip is red, it means you are having too much heat in your heart. You are restless. You are not having good sleep.
那可能你舌尖你就心火很重，可能你的睡眠也不是很好。
You are not having cool heart. You get irritated very fast if the tip of the
你很
tongue is
容易急躁。
right. So look at the tip, your tongue. What is the
大家可
color?
以看，
And if you are having some different color, then put in the chat box.
如果你有不同的颜色，你可以再打字。
Okay, okay, Madhuri. Yeah. Do anyone having swelling on the tip of the tongue? Do see on the mobile screen yourself? Yeah. Yes. Do anyone
看看
having
你的舌尖
swelling
有没有红肿。
on the tip of the tongue? Anyone swelling? Okay. Okay. Yeah. Sometimes it becomes difficult to see here on the Zoom because tongue becomes very small like this. Or I have to wear some bigger specs, microscopic specs.
有的时候在那个屏幕上看不清楚，我老是要用放大镜才可以看。
Okay. So now if the swelling on the tip of the tongue, that is also telling some, what is swelling? Swelling means again retention of the water. Some retention of the water in the heart. Something wrong in the heart.
那如
So,
果舌尖是这种，
so we will be looking the 5 thing. Number 1, whether the tip of the tongue is vibrant or not. If the tip of the tongue is vibrant, good, normal, oh, your heart is good. You are a very cool-hearted person.
看一下舌尖，首先看一下舌尖它是不是有活力，它是不是发红，它的颜色。
And remember one thing, sometimes we can see the tip of the tongue is also changing the shape. We can see one type is more, one type is less, one side is less. Okay, that is also telling something about the heart. Always remember 5 things in your mind. What is the all the five things: spirit, color, shape, coating, and moisture. Right? Okay.
所以就是这五方面你要记住，这个诊断时的就是这五方面，你一定要记住。
So now, tip of the tongue, we declare the heart. Now, we know this is the vanchun. Vanchun means this thumb bit. That is called vanchun.
这个是一寸，
So vanchun area of the tongue, the front vanchun area of the tongue, that is entire area, lungs. And even heart is coming in that area. I will repeat
就是
what I'm telling. I'm
yes，
telling you the vanchun area from the tip to the vanchun area. That entire area is the lung area.
so you mean from the tip，
Tip from the tip
哦，
itself. Even the heart is
那
included in that area.
OK，就是我们大家知道这个大拇指这个指节的这个位置是代表一寸，那从我们这个舌尖只要一寸的距离，那就是我们的肺部，代表我们的肺部。
So
舌
because
尖开始已经一寸，就是代表肺部。
so we can see here from the heart, pericardium till the lung area, this entire area, vanchun area, is telling about the condition of lungs.
这个从舌尖一寸的这个的距离，就是代表我们的肺。
So, but if you see only the tip is telling the condition about the heart.
那如果只是舌尖的话，舌尖它就代表了心脏的问题。
So if changes happening only on the tips, then the heart. But the changes happening till the vanchul area, then we are declaring lungs.
那如果是从舌尖一寸的距离的话，那代表肺。
Now, can you tell me, can you keep the hand where we have lungs? Please keep your hand where we have lungs. Keep your hand where we have lungs. We have lungs
我
here,
们把我们的手放在我们的肺部，
but here also have breast. Am I right?
但是这个肺部还胸也在这个部位，对不对？
Now, suppose there is a breast tumor, breast cyst, breast lump that will also appear in this area. I will show you the image of that.
如果说你现在有胸部的问题、乳腺的问题、结节、癌症，它都会在这个区域出现症状。
So suppose some breast lump, then we can see here some changes you will see on the both side like this.
如果有一些问题在这个两侧，就会发生一些症状。
So this area is doing the declaration of chest condition, whether the heart condition or the lung condition or the breast condition, right? So by finding out some changes in that
乳腺
area,
的问题、背部的问题，都是从这个区域可以看的。
now I will show you the real tongue picture of the breast lump. Let's see here. This is the collection of my patients, right? Can you see this pigmented area in the
大家看
front?
到吗？这个
Okay.
是乳腺肿块。
So now tell me, after seeing the tongue, more see the female having lump in the breast. This is 17 years female, right?
就是17岁的人的乳腺肿块。
Now, can you tell me in which breast he is having lump, right breast or the left breast?
大家可以看到你可以诊断出它的哪一个部分有肿块吗？
She is prone to get the lump in both the breast, but in the one breast, the lump is more prominent. See the tongue and
它
tell,
乳腺两侧都有肿块，但是它在一侧的肿块更多一点。
tell me what you found. Kiss man. Which side? See
大
the
家可
tongue.
以告诉我在
This
的
tongue
肿
is
块。
having more discoloration. This tongue is having more discoloration on the left side. This is the left side. More pigmentation on the left side. So this female is having lump in the breast,
大家看
more
到这个红色的，
more prominent on the left side.
是不是在左边更明显呢？
And as soon as I see the tongue and I told, oh, you are having some problem in the breast on the left side, she got highly impressed. How can you tell? But
那我
see,
看到他纸条告诉他，左边有很多的这个肿块，他就很跟我说你怎么知道？
okay. But remember one thing, always use smooth language. Don't make your patient very scared.
但你也不要吓到人家。
Yesterday, one patient told me, like in the acupuncture, we are telling, oh, your kidney is having problem. Your kidney. The patient is just thinking day and night, my kidney got some problem. Okay. So this is the
接下来
acupuncture language. Okay, you are having breast lump, and the day this pigmentation disappear, means breast lump is disappearing.
当你这个舌苔上的这个一些红色的东西消失的话，那你的乳腺的肿块也消失了。
So just do the good, because we have not a single disease which is not having treatment. But maybe we don't know the treatment. We are not aware with the right treatment, because we are doing the treatment only for money. We are greedy. So patient is running after taking few sittings, because patient has to pay for every sitting. But if patient is getting good chance to take the free treatment till the time he's getting cured, then we can do very good treatment, right? Am I right or not? Patient is running away or not because he has to pay money every time. Sometime running away or not. ऐसा होता है ना राजुल जी, कि पेशेंट पैसे की भी तो सोचता है. डिसीज अपनी जगह है. डिसीज डेफिनेटली डिसीज इज देयर, but patient also thinking about the money. Oh, I have to pay the money for every treatment. But the problem is this: patient is just happy with the medicines. Okay, taking the medicines. Medicine is not doing anything. Day by day, condition is becoming worst. But still, he's happy because after taking the medicine, not feeling any pain. Right? Fine.
那很多人他喜欢吃药，那其实更多的你可以通过一些这个方法，可以不去吃药。
So in this way, we can see there are many patients suffering with a lump in the breast nowadays, and this is a normal condition. There's nothing to worry about the lump. There are two types of lump in the breast. One, appear and disappear lump. They appear and disappear. They are the normal lump. Like before every period, they appear, or during the different phases of the cycle, they appear in the breast. They're very normal. No, never worry for them, and just do the detox, do the intermittent fasting, and do the right treatment.
那很多人他这个乳腺肿块是很正常的，有些肿块它是出现了它会消失，比如说在女性的经期，它这个肿块就是会来了也会消失。那你只要通过正确的排毒，比如说通过轻断食，包括一些疗法，它就会没有了这些肿块。
But some other type of the lump, very hard lump, fixed lump, they are not changing the shape, and they are not affected with the days or the menstruation, just they are fixed and they are not disappearing. Then we have to think about that, and we have to take some action.
那有些肿块它会说来了又消失的，它是固定的，它不变的，那这种肿块我们要特别注意。
Now, the female who is more prone to get the breast lump? The female who is having too much sadness in the life or depression in the life, they are
那
having more chances to suffer, because lungs is having connection with the emotion of sadness.
那很多人他就是那些人，他有很多的这个情绪，悲伤的情绪的人，更容易患这些肿块。You mean lung, right? Lung is
Lung, lung
就
is
是
lung is having connection with the. If your lung is good, then you are joyful. But if your lung is stuck, then it will make you sad, depressed.
那尤其我们的肺，它跟什么样的情绪是关联的呢？它是跟这个，如果是很快乐的，肺是很好的时候是很快乐的。你如果很悲伤的、很压抑的话，那个肺就会有产生问题。
So for the breast lung, the best tool, do the regular pranayama, do the nadi shodhan, do some breathing exercises, make your lung stronger, breast lung will disappear.
那如果你可以做一些这个嗯调息法，那这个你的这个肺部就会强健肺部。
So look at this area again, once again, and the tip of the tongue till the Vanchun area, doing the representation of the lungs. So we see there are many kids, when they are suffering with the cough and cold, they get this area red. Many kids are suffering with the frequent cough and cold or the tonsillitis or the lung infection or the flu, this area becoming red.
那很多小孩他的这个肺部受了感染，或者有些咳嗽、发烧这些，他的这个块是红的。
So whenever this area is becoming red, just don't worry for that. Just work on the infections. Right?
发红也没关系的，你就可以去治疗这些问题。
Okay. So in this way, suddenly one, because I was always declaring when I was seeing the any discoloration on the tip of the tongue, I used to think about the heart. Always I used to think about the heart, right? But I
看
found,
到舌尖，我会影响到。
but I found in many cases, even if there is some problem in the neck, we see changes in this area, in the tip of the tongue. This is as per experience I found. So
那
many
不仅
females are having very dark and the black color here. Then I ask, do you have some heart problem? No, I have neck pain.
那有些人他这边会发黑、咖啡色，我就会问他，如果你有没有心脏问题？他说没有。那他有什么问题呢？颈椎的问题，颈
Because
椎痛、
ultimately, this is the upper area. Upper area means head and neck. So some
头
females
跟
too much neck pain, some compression in the neck, will see the tip of the tongue becoming blackish or pigmented.
那就是说，如果那些人他有颈椎问题的话，他的这个舌尖他要么发黑，或者有很多的这些红点。
And black color is also the color of like something stuck very badly. Like see if some water is not flowing from some canal and water got stuck for 1 year or 6 months, then water will become black. Black means the dirty water.
如果发黑的话，它是不是一个很好的现象？就是比如说这个水啊，在念这个水管里很久，它就会发黑，所以它就是说是堵了，不
But
好。
in the same way, when the tip of the tongue is becoming red, it's a sign of that energy got stuck. It's not flowing. So person is having neck pain, too much neck pain.
所以如果舌尖是黑的话，就说明它堵住了。比如说有些人会颈椎疼痛、颈椎问题。
And remember one thing, when we talk about the heart, we are not only talking about the physical heart, we are talking about the circulation of the blood. Because heart, what is the function of the heart? Pumping the blood, right?
讲到心脏问题，我们还讲到它这个心脏的血液的流动、血液的循环。
So I have seen uh, if the patient is having some swelling on the heart area, swelling on the heart area, then we are thinking
它这个
what might be the
啊
condition, what
懂
might be the condition. Swelling means dampness. Swelling means humidity. Swelling means unwanted dampness over the heart.
肿代表湿气，
Are you able to
心脏
connect?
的湿气。
Are you able to understand what I'm telling you? Like if you find some swelling on the tip, it means some swelling on the heart means some humidity or dampness on the heart. Are you able to connect with this?
如果舌尖它有肿的话，就说明它心脏这个部分有湿气，有肿，心脏肿。
Yeah. So in the TCM, it's very clearly mentioned. Like if cloud is there, you can't see the sky, you can't see the moon, even you can't see the sun if too much cloud is there. They
如
are
果
here.
那个天上有云的话，你看不
Yeah.
到太阳，看不到很多的。
So what is cloud? Cloud is a dampness. In the same way, if the damp cloud are over the heart, you will not be able to do the clear perception. Clear
那
perception.
同样的话，说我们这个湿气就像云一样，如果你有太多云，你就看不见很多东西。
So the tip of the tongue is having swelling. Number one, you will not able to do the clear perception. So two things might happen. Number one, doubts. Always you are in the doubt. Oh, this, doubt. What is doubt? The meaning of doubt, flame over the heart. Because the person who having doubt now, he will be having doubt on everything. Doubt is the disharmony. Okay. You're telling,
那
oh,
如果这些人有湿气的话，他有一个心里有什么反应？就是说他会有一种心态，质疑的心态，他会质疑一切。
doubt. Doubt
Yeah.
everyone knows. Have you doubt? Do you have doubt on someone? Oh, I have doubt. Oh, I have doubt. He's meeting with some other girl. I have, I have doubt. He's my boyfriend. I have doubt. He's cheating me. I have doubt. He's making me fool. I have
就
doubt.
我们
Doubt means you don't know. You don't have clear perception. You're not sure. You're not telling
就
I'm
你
sure.
不确定，
You might be wrong. But doubt means maybe or may not. Okay. Both things. That is doubt.
可能
So
或
doubt
者可能不是，不确定。
kapha. Doubt means kapha. Doubt means phlegm over the heart.
就是打我的质疑，就是你的卡法能量很多，所以呢，你就会质疑一切，你怀疑这个人，你说你怀疑另外一半是不是在外面约会了别人，你对很多人都不相信。
And if this phlegm since the childhood, then kids become mental retarded.
如果这个小孩他有这种问题的话，那他会出现智力的问题。
Suppose if you have no doubt now, right now, you will become mentally retarded, even right now. When we have doubt now, we are not able to do something. We are just confused and I have doubt. So in the same way, if the kids is having too much flame over the heart since the birth, then these kids are becoming mental retarded. So that's why what the treatment of keeping your mind light and vibrant, remove the flame from the heart.
所以呢，就是当你有湿气的时候，你心脏有湿气的话，你就会有这些问题。所以我们这些小孩儿很多弱智，就是因为这个问题。所以呢，你要去将这个湿气去除。
So do like this, do like this.
跟他说拜拜，
Remove flame, remove flame.
把
Flame
它
go.
把它扫清楚。
Remove. Flame is going, now I don't have doubt on me. Everything is happening perfectly all right with
所
the
以一切都正常，我没有任何的质疑，没有任何的疑问。
under the guidance of this divinity, right? Then just accept everything.
我就会接受一切。
So remember one thing now, if the patient is coming, doctor, my kids is not studying, he is just getting very poor marks in the examination. See, tip of the tongue. Okay, show me a tongue. Oh, tip of the tongue having phlegm. Oh, his heart is having phlegm. In this way, we are doing diagnosis, right? Okay.
所以如果是你的小孩跟你说你考试没考好，他很焦虑的话，你看一下他可以看一下他舌苔，哦，原来你这个舌苔它是有湿气，那心脏有这些湿气，所以没关系，你可以调理一下他的身体。
So if anyone is taking, like someone is suffering with the flu most of the
有些
time,
人如果感冒
and because of the flu or this flu is affecting your lungs, then this area will becoming red. This,
become what
this area becoming red.
red，OK，就是如果这些人感冒的话，这个区就会发红。
Okay. Then I told you, see the tip of the tongue. The tip of the tongue is telling the condition about the heart, and even it is the telling the condition of the neck. Tip of the tongue.
舌尖它会告诉你心脏的问题以及颈椎的问题。
The tip of the tongue also telling the condition of fallopian duct, fallopian tube, uterine duct. The tip of the tongue.
Sorry, tell you what the
You do you know fallopian tube? Are you aware?
哦OK，yes yes yes，
Okay. So the tip of the
got it
tongue,
got it。
tip of the tongue also telling the
OK，
condition of the fallopian tube.
包括你的这个输卵管的问题，
So I will show you in the image because fallopian tube is a very important part in the female.
输卵管的问题。
Sometimes there is a blockage in the fallopian tube, right?
然后很多时候我们的输卵管会有一些这个淤堵。
So you can see this image. In this image, we can see this is the uterus, right?
我们可以看到这是我们的子宫，
This is the uterus. Okay, fine. On the both side of the uterus, we can see here there is a duct. This duct is called fallopian tube. It's bring
我们看到这个，
ovum from this. It bring ovum egg from this ovary. Okay, this is
我们
the.
看到这个是输卵管。
So if there is a blockage in the fallopian tube, then ovum will not be able to travel. So there will be infertility.
如果说这个输卵管它是有淤堵的话，那会造成我们的不孕不育。
So many female are suffering getting the infertility problem due to the blockage of this fallopian tube. So tip of the tongue is also explaining the condition of fallopian tube.
那我们的舌尖还告诉我们的输卵管有问题，因为很多女性她不孕不育，就是因为这个输卵管它的淤堵住了。
So in this way, we have understood about the tip of the tongue, number one, fallopian tube, number two, heart, and number three, neck condition.
第一个是心脏，第二个是我们的颈椎，还有我们的输卵管，这是舌尖可以看出来。
Okay. And both the sides are telling the condition about the breast lump. Now let's move to the middle part of the tongue.
然后我们来看到我们的舌头的中部，
So middle part of the tongue is doing the representation of the middle body or mainly the digestive part of the human body.
我们这个是我们的这个身体的中部，以及我们的呼吸的系统，
So we
我们
can see
的消化。
this entire middle part all around. This is doing the representation of spleen energy, spleen. And the center part is doing representation of the stomach energy.
那周围的话，它是跟我们的脾的功能，中间是我们的胃的功能。
The spleen is the most important in the TCM in the body spleen is very, very important.
脾的功能是很重要的。
Okay, why the spleen is important? Because whatever food we are eating, it is absorbed, it is taken by spleen only. Spleen take the food, whatever we eat.
我们不管吃什么，首先是脾在运化。
Then spleen is converting this food in the form of food chi, and then we are able to use this food chi. We cannot use the food for energies. We can use this food chi in the form of energies.
那我们这个脾是把我们的食物是转化成我们的生命能量气去吸收去运作的。
So I am always comparing spleen. We can know so look at here. Yeah. Compare the spleen with this phlegm. We can see the phlegm here. In the kitchen, we are cooking the food under this phlegm, right?
我们会烹饪，对吧？
We can
用这个
we can compare the spleen with this phlegm. Whatever food we are eating, so with the help of phlegm, spleen is converting the food in the form of food chi, food energy.
我们就把我们的脾比作这个火，这个燃气的火，我们就在把食物给运化了，去代谢了。
Okay. So now look at this image. Suppose water we are eating, water we are drinking, food we are eating, it might be very heavy. But what happened if we convert this entire product, like what we are eating, what we are drinking, in the form of steam? It becomes very, very light. The steam is very light, so it is going up.
那我们比如说，我们像蒸，我们用我们的蒸的方式来烹饪的话，我们想象一下，
So same thing is done by the spleen. What spleen is doing, whatever food we are eating, it is converting with the help of phlegm in the form of very refined steam or the food chi.
我们的这个脾就像这个蒸食物就是代谢食物，就像去把这个食物蒸一样，去蒸腾。
And suppose if spleen is weak, then what will happen? Not able to convert in the form of this energy, this refined energies.
但如果说我们的脾的功能很弱，我们没有办法把食物转化成生命能量。
So in the case, if the spleen is weak, then we'll see, oh, this refined cheese not forming, and my utensil is still full with the water. Water is not converting in the form of steam. So remember one thing, good spleen means you are making good chi. Poor spleen, you are not able to convert the food in the form of food chi.
那就是你想，如果你脾的功能很强大呢，你就可以把食物可以转化成生命能量；如果你的脾的功能很弱的话，你就没办法把它这个锅里的水转化成这个气，食物转化成能量。
First sign of the weak spleen, we are eating lots of food, but because we are not getting food chi, so we are tired. Oh, I am very tired. Why you are tired? Because you don't have energies. Why do you don't have energies? Still you are eating the food, but still you are not able to get the food chi.
那很多时候我们吃很多食物，但是我们没有，还是觉得很疲惫。为什么呢？因为你没有把食物转化成生命能量，所以你就感到很疲惫。
Then you are eating the food, and food is going in the stomach, and it is in the stomach only. It's not getting converted. You will feel, oh, I'm feeling too much fullness in my stomach.
那你吃很多食物，但是那个食物没有办法转化成生命能量，它只是在你的胃里，你就会觉得胃很胀，但是却没有能量，没有这个，你还是觉得很疲惫。
So that's why the sign of poor spleen, number one, tiredness. Number two, fullness and bloating in the stomach.
那你一个是脾很弱，一个是容易疲惫，第二个就是说你会觉得胃胀气。
And number three, because you are not able to convert the making the food cheap, then this water is going down. Then you are getting swelling in the abdomen, swelling in the lower body part.
那这个你那个没有办法去消化这个食物，就会变成怎么样？就是要变成汗，你就会排汗。
Spleen is trying very hard to make the food cheap, but spleen is not working very normally. Suppose your flame is not working in the kitchen. You are not able to cook the food. You are not able to make the steam. In the same way, spleen is not working. You are not able to make the good steam.
那你的脾胃功能不好，就像我们在厨房烧饭那个火焰燃不起来，那你就没办法更好的去烧菜。
Then it will create lots of swelling in the lower part because water is not going up.
那很
Swelling.
多你就会产生让你的下半身产生很多汗，排汗。
And one more thing will happen when the spleen get fed up, trying hard but is still not able to make the food cheap, then it will start making kapha. Because kapha is very thick, not much effort required to, because if you are want to make the refined food cheap, great effort required. Spleen weak, start making phlegm and kapha. So whenever you see the phlegm in the body, dampness in the body, it is a sign of weaker spleen.
包括你身体的湿气，因为你的身体的这个你没有办法去产生很多的生命能量，它会变成这个湿，所以你身体如果很多湿气，其实也是因为脾比较弱。
So while looking this area, we can find out the condition of spleen. If there is a spleen is weak, then we can see the teeth marks. There will be the sign of teeth that is called teeth mark here, teeth mark on the tongue.
那如果说我们看到我们的舌的两侧有这种齿痕的话，就说明你的脾比较弱。
Everyone is not getting the teeth mark. Only the person having poor spleen will start getting the teeth mark. I
那
will.
脾很弱的人，他就会舌头两侧有齿痕。
So first you see in this image, then you see your tongue. Can you see this image? How the teeth
大家
mark
看
is?
到吗？这个齿痕，
Can you see this?
大家看到吗？
Spleen is not able to send the fluid upward. Spleen is weak. So this is the sign of poor spleen. This
这个
person,
就是脾比较弱的舌苔。
this person eating the food but not able to convert in the form of food chi.
吃的食物但没办法转化成这个生命能量。
And even you see this tongue. This tongue is also very clearly visible. We can see the tooth marks.
大家看到这个舌苔吗？
Like these all are the tongue. So these are the tooth marks means too much spots like the tooth is visible. You can see in this image.
大家可以看到这个这个图。
So like the tooth mark is happening because suppose there is a swelling, and if I put my finger and I remove my finger, even I can see the pit here. That is called swelling, right? So when tongue is continuously under the touch of teeth, that part is getting tooth marks because swelling part will get the tooth marks, right? Now see your tongue and tell me anyone is having tooth marks?
大家
Beautiful,
看你的舌头，看有没有这个齿痕。
beautiful tooth marks, wonderful tooth marks. Do you have? Are you blessed with a tooth mark? I'm having tooth marks some. So because how we can make our spleen weak? Can you tell me? How to make our spleen poor and weaker day by day?
那我们如何让我们的脾的功能一天天的变得更差呢？有人可以告诉我们，看看有没有齿痕。
Sitting all the time will make his spleen weaker. We are just sitting now
久坐，
and doing pranayama, sudarshan kriya, surya namaskar exercise, workout, trekking. They are making our spleen stronger.
我们做调息啊、运动啊、爬山啊，这些都让我们的脾更加强健。
Yeah. So yeah, yeah. So see, your tongue is having tooth marks. Yes, I can see the tooth marks. TWB302. Okay. So anyone is having tooth marks? Second, how to make the spleen weaker? If the person eating too much raw food, cold food, it
吃了
will
太多生的、冷的食物，
it will make the spleen weaker.
让我们的脾更弱。
Now you will be telling today I am going to eat a wonderful food. I will be having the one of the great food having too much nourishment. But you are eating. It's going on the stomach, but spleen is telling I won't do anything. Then spleen is on the strike. Still
那
you are,
你今天可能吃了很多食物，但是你的脾在罢工。
so if spleen is on the strike, yeah, spleen is on the strike, then even if you eat a very wonderful food, you will be suffering with the vitamin deficiency, vitamin B12 deficiency, folic acid deficiency, multiple deficiency. Oh, the person is very rich, having everything, but still not hemoglobin, good hemoglobin, not vitamins, because spleen is weak.
那这个人他吃了很多的东西，但他没有，这个身体状态也不好，就说明他的脾很弱。
So Preeti ji has written cold food from the refrigerator. Yes. If the person is eating, suppose you are cutting the salad and keeping in the refrigerator and it become very cold and then you are keeping it out, eating immediately, it will make your spleen immediately weaker.
如果说他把冰箱里边拿出来蔬菜切完之后直接吃，它会让你的脾马上就会变弱。
Do you want to try it?
大家想尝试吗？
Anyone want to try it? So okay, if you want to try and you are ready to get ill for 3-4 days, so do one thing: cut the salad or the fruits, keep in the keep in the refrigerator, and get up in the midnight, eat that fruit. Immediately your spleen will be becoming weaker. Yeah.
你
Then
你想让你的脾变得很差的话，你半夜你可以把蔬菜放到冰箱里边，然后吃冰箱里的那个蔬菜水果，你的脾立刻会变得很弱。
the next day you will be having, oh, I'm suffering with a throat pain. Oh,
你的喉咙
kapha is forming, right?
就有很多的咖啡能量在你
But
的喉咙这个地方。
but remember one thing, even it depends on your body constitution also. If you're having great immunity, then it might not be affect. Right?
但也在于你的身体的免疫力，如果你免疫力很强，可能也不会马上就会出现问题。
So everything is the question of immunity, endurance, power.
还是跟你的免疫力有关。
Okay, how to make your spleen stronger? Tell me.
如何强健你的脾呢？
How to make spleen stronger? Hmm. Write in the chat box.
大家可以打字，
Just don't eat cold food.
不要吃冷的东西，
Instead of that, have a hot soup. Start your day with a
可
hot
以
soup.
喝
Just bring the hot water in the some utensil or thermos. Just take 1 cup of hot water, put some herbal pouch, herbal tea, drink the herbal tea. Anything which is hot in the nature will strengthen your spleen.
那些，比如说喝一些热的草本茶，它都会健脾。
And pungent food will strengthen your spleen. Pungent.
还有一些这个，就是说温性的食物，
Like the black pepper, long pepper, dry ginger, normal ginger, all the pungent food is going to strengthen your spleen.
包括生姜啊， 黑胡椒这些香料，你的食物加这些香料也会来，就是健脾的。
So in this way, that's why it's very clearly mentioned in the Ayurveda when we are doing Panchakarma treatment. During the Panchakarma treatment, we never give any strain to spleen because we are doing detoxification, right?
我们做胖加卡玛的这个排毒，
And there are great chances if we do the wrong Panchakarma in a wrong way, like person is taking bath from the cold water, eating cold food, there is a greater chances that spleen go in disharmony.
包括你洗冷水澡啊，然后你吃了一些生冷的食物的话，都会对你脾有增加问题。
So if the spleen go in the disharmony, then our purpose is not in the right way because what we want to do, we want that person should eat the food and this food should convert it in the wonderful energies, right?
我们这个食物的话，我们就是说脾的作用就是让我们的食物能变成更好的能量。
So looking this area, that is a sign of a good spleen, the middle area, this entire area on the side.
我们中间这块是跟脾有关的，
And this area on the bottom, this is pancreas because spleen and pancreas coming in the same energy as per the TCM, both are coming under the earth energy.
那我们的脾跟我们的胰脏，它都是根据中医来说，它都是土元素。
So we are telling this all around the spleen, but this bottom area is connected with the pancreas.
那我们这个中间的部分都是跟脾有关，就是外面一圈，但是我们的靠近舌根的位置的话，那它是跟胰脏有关。
Okay. Now the central area is stomach.
我们中间的话是胃，
So when we talk about the central area, that is the stomach, and sometimes we see there is some problem in this area, then we are declaring the condition of the stomach.
那如果说是中间舌苔中间这个有不太好的这个症状的话，那它就是说明胃的问题。
So the very, very common problem we see we can see the tongue. I will show you the tongue here. So look at the tongue. There is a central crack on the tongue. We can see here. So
我们可
because
以看到我们的这个中间舌头中间，
so we are telling, oh, there is a crack in the stomach. Stomach is having some crack. What is the meaning of crack? I will tell you.
那我们来看见，如果舌的中间它是有一些这个裂痕的话，这是什么问题？
We can see the multiple cracks. Someone is having this type of crack. Anyone is having this crack? Anyone?
大家有人没舌中间有些裂痕吗？
If the person is eating food very fast, this crack might develop. This is called stomach crack.
如果有些人吃东西特别快的话，就很容易有这些问题。
Or maybe very small crack like this. Very, very small crack.
可能有些是中间就是比较小的、很短的这种裂痕。
So why the crack is happening? There are two reasons. Number one, because yes, having crack, it's very common. It's very common. Many persons
有
will
些
have crack. There are few reasons. Whatever the reason, but it means like if there is a no water for the land is we can see the crack in the land. If there is a less of water to the land, suppose it's not raining for years to years, then land is cracking. In the same way, if there is a lesser fluid in the stomach, then we can see these types of the crack.
那我们想，这个土地如果有裂痕的话，说明是缺水。那如果我们的胃里边，是缺少这些胃液的话，那我们的舌头就会有裂开。
Why the fluid is lessening in the stomach? There are two reasons. Reason number one, if the person is eating antibiotics or some allopathic medicine, so these medicine, because of the medicine, the fluid is decreasing in the stomach, then might suffer with a central crack over the tongue.
那第一个原因的话是胃液少的话，这个人可能吃了一些西药，包括一些抗生素这些，让这个液体变少，胃液变少。
Cause number two, if the person is always in the hurry, eating food in the hurry and curry, then just eating the food without munching properly, not mixing proper saliva, because saliva is the alkaline in nature, right? So just
那如果嗯，
just dumping the food in the stomach every day, eating very fast, then also we can see this type of the stomach crack.
那如果有些人他吃东西特别快，他都不用口水去消化，因为口水是碱性的。那如果你都不去用口水消化，然后就吃的很快，它也会让胃液减少。
So if we see this type of the crack, it means we have to nourish the stomach, we have to increase fluid in the stomach, we have to increase yin in the stomach, right?
那我们就是说，如果这种情况下，我们要怎么样增加我们的胃的胃液？
If we are not doing this, then person will be suffering with some other problems, because this is a diagnosis, the stomach yin deficiency or stomach fluid deficiency or stomach water deficiency. But in the future, patient might be suffering with many other problems.
那我们这个只是初步诊断他的胃这边有问题，那将来他如果不去及时去治疗的话，他还会有更多的问题出现。
So in this way, we have to see. So I have seen many person, even small kids, they are taking regular antibiotics. They are having this type of crack.
我身边看到很多小孩吃很多抗生素，他的舌苔都是这样的，有很多的裂痕中间。
Because infection of tonsillitis is very common in the kids. They might get this type of crack because of the medications.
那很多小孩的舌苔都是这样的，会有裂痕，因为他们吃了很多的这些抗生素这些药物。
Okay, fine. So I think enough for today. Now the remaining part we'll discuss tomorrow. Saturday, Sunday class will be in the morning. Then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday will be in the evening, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So I want to ask you one thing. My Indian participants, do Hindi recap is required? If it is okay, then English, this is enough. What do you want? I think everyone understand properly. Required, really required. But I think it was very simple explanation. Not Hindi required. Okay. You will not going to leave me. Okay, so do one thing. Hindi recap will do in the night 9 o'clock. That is okay? Night 9 o'clock today. That is okay? Okay, fine. We'll do a short Hindi recap at the 9 o'clock. Because right now, if we do, it will be going more than 9 o'clock, right? Okay, fine. So in the night, I will send, you can use the same link to join every day. Even in the night, because 9 o'clock, we don't have any other class today because today is Saturday. So use the same link and we'll do 30-minute recap. Okay, in the night. Those who understood will going to repeat the same thing. So will we not discuss it? How many person want Hindi recap? How many persons? 2 persons. Okay, okay. चलो ठीक है जी करेंगे will do. So thank you so much, Michelle. And for Indian
Thank
part,
you, Dr. Hemant.
I will do Hindi recap in the night. Okay, 9 o'clock.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Bye bye.
我们明天见，伙伴们，拜。